Hello there YouTube and welcome to another episode of Slotted In There with me, Sean, and this week I will be taking another look at one of the shittest games that I have played in my life. Roll the titles. Hi there everybody and thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, if you do like what you see, like, subscribe and tickle the bell to be notified of new content, and it really does help the channel out, so please do. So, on to this week's episode of one of the shittest games that I've played in my life. So, when we was discussing this topic and about bringing a few videos to YouTube, we all thought, yeah, that's a good idea. It's a different take on game reviews and game experiences. You know, normally you get the best games people have played or the most expensive or things like that, but we thought this was quite unique. So we all went off our own little ways and had to think about what were the shittest games that we've ever played. And it's been a bit challenging, if I must be honest. It's quite easy to remember some of the best games you played because you've got such good fond memories of them. You know, just off the top of my head, I can think of some of the Tomb Raider titles that I've enjoyed, Halo, Portal games, Half-Life games, you know, all the classics. But some of the worst games, you just want to forget about them. So it's been quite challenging going back through all the games and different formats that I've played them on to come up with some actual really corkers. So obviously my first choice was all the way back from 1984, and it was a game called Jack and the Beanstalk on the ZX Spectrum. But this week's game is from a much more recent period. This game was released in 2016 on the Steam platform by Big Corporation. But it wasn't until last year when it caught my eye in one of the Steam sales throughout the year. And I saw it and I thought, that looks interesting. I think I'll grab it. I'll grab 4 copies of it for me and the boys, and we'll maybe do a Slotted In There Plays episode for it. Anyway, that game is Blood and Bacon. And to me, it kind of looked a bit like Serious Sam, kind of, you know, just mindless violence and blood. I thought it'd be a good Slotted In There play episode. We'll get the 4 of us together, just run around killing things, and that's about it. But fortunately, I installed the game, loaded it up to give it a go to see what I was getting into. And I'm so glad I did. What can I say about this game? Well, even though it was cheap, I obviously wasn't expecting anything like a AAA title for £70, but I was expecting a bit more than what I got. The game starts with you waking up inside of this farmhouse barn on the floor, and you wake up and look around and you see the farmer who's been stuck to the wall by a pitchfork. He's got half a leg missing for some reason. You don't know why he's stuck to the wall or why he's got half a leg missing, and he starts chatting to you and telling you rubbish jokes, and all of a sudden you get a gun and you run outside of the barn and there's pigs everywhere, and you shoot the pigs until they're all gone, and then you go back to the barn. That's pretty much it. But let's have a look at what it really looks like. And we're in the barn and there's the farmer.
If you don't mind being a chicken shit, go ahead and set up camp by that water.
Like I say, I don't know why he's like that,
longer.
Why he's stuck to the wall and why half of his leg is missing. But we'll go grab a weapon and go see what the game's all about. So as you can see, the graphics aren't particularly good, for want of a better word. The blood and gore is all over the place. And this is pretty much the game. What you're seeing is what you get. You just run around this small farmyard, dispatching of the pigs in the best way that you can, until they're all gone. And then you go back to the barn and you do it again.
Wait. Do you hear that? I think I hear something. Nah. It's all quiet out there. You know why? 'Cause they're all dead. Could you be any more awesome? If you manage to make it through today, and you make it back in here, I guarantee there'll be a surprise waiting for you.
So I don't really know what more to say about this game, other than, you know, I mean, for what I paid for it, fair enough, you know, it is what it is. But I mean, come on, you know, you'd think there'd be a bit more to it, a bit more, you know, content. I mean, I don't know if there is. I don't know if there's been more things added to it since I last played it last year. But I mean, it keeps you entertained for about literally 10 minutes, and then you're just like, right, yeah, I get this. I don't want to play this anymore.
Back so soon? You really know how to handle yourself out there. Well, let's say you try out that new weapon tomorrow. Here's what you've been waiting for. It's Revenge Day. Now, go out there and send all those sons of bitches straight to hell. job, but don't get too confident. Those bastards can still kill you. Don't forget that. I can already tell you're in for a world of shit today. Now get out of my face. Go do your job.
There's day and night cycles to the game, so for some reason on an evening all the pigs turn to skeletal pigs. Again, no explanation for this or why. They just do. You've got pig skeletons running at you left, right and centre. I don't know if it's meant to enhance the spookiness of the evening levels, but it is a thing. It does what it does. What I will say about the game is every 10 levels you do get a kind of boss, like a massive pig, which you've got to dispatch in various ways. But that's about it, that's about the game. I can't say anything else about it. So that's Blood and Bacon, and I can confidently say that it is one of the shittest games that I have ever played in my life. Would I recommend it for anybody? No, not really. Not unless you just want to waste £5–10 on whatever it costs now, just to experience this. So there you go. Blood and Bacon. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Have you played Blood and Bacon yourself? Do you like it? Do you think I've been unfair in my criticism of it? Or do you think I'm right and it really is a total bag of shit? So once again guys, thanks for tuning in and watching this content. It really is appreciated from every one of us here at Slot It In There. Keep watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.